Hi there, my name's Bobby Hunt with the B24 Group, and today my guest is Dr. Jacqueline Duke, a Wilmette Psychologist. How are you today, Dr. Duke?
Good, thank you.
So, Doctor, as an expert, what advice would you give to someone who is trying to find a good psychologist? What should they look for?
Well, what I tell all my clients, and as well as friends that are looking for therapy, is that the number one most important thing about finding the right psychologist is how you feel when you're with them. You should always look for a good match. You should look for someone that you feel comfortable with, not intimidated by. You should feel like you're able to ask questions. You shouldn't have a dual relationship. By that I mean they should be your therapist in that role and nothing else. And this is why I always offer first-time clients a free complimentary consultation session with me so that they can see if they feel comfortable and if we're a good match and if I can find out what I can do for them.
Okay, gotcha. So you've got a private practice.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say makes your practice different than going to a local hospital for treatment?
Well, because my practice is private and fully self-pay, that means that your care and your privacy is completely under your control. Your protected health care information, mental health and medical information is not released to any other institution or individual without your permission. And it's in your control in that it's not being controlled by managed care companies. You manage your care. You decide how often you want to come to treatment and for how long. Most of my clients are not mentally ill, at rock bottom. They are high-functioning individuals going through a developmental or life transition, a challenge, or they're just looking for self-improvement. They don't need to fit under a label or any sort of diagnostic code to seek help.
I gotcha. And what should someone expect in their first appointment with you?
So the first appointment, I'm going to ask a lot of questions. We're going to get a lot of background information and history and look into why you're seeking treatment now at this time. But all your questions should be answered as well. We're going to go over office policies, limits to confidentiality, the course of treatment, how much it's going to cost, how we're going to measure if it's working or not.
And what's your specialty, doctor? What makes you unique as a Wilmette psychologist?
Well, right now I'm offering a lot of career counseling and exploration. I also specialize in relationships, social skills, but also things like divorce and family changes, and as well as ADHD, anxiety, and depression are big ones. Recently, people are really looking to get off of these medications that they've been on for a long time and learn to manage their symptoms with therapy. Also, another thing that psychologists can do that other mental health professionals cannot are psychological assessments. So I specialize in screenings and also full batteries for autism as young as 12 months of age through adulthood, but also assessments for things like giftedness for early entrance to preschoolers and learning disabilities.
And one more thing today, doctor. At the end of all my interviews, I love to ask if you've got anything special to offer our viewers today. So
Sure.
How about it?
Well, as I mentioned before, it's so important to me that the relationship is right. So I would like to offer a complimentary hour-long consultation with me at my Wilmette office for first-time clients.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking with us today, doctor. And if those people want to take advantage of your offer, what number can they reach you at?
They can reach me right here in my office, 847-728-0705, or on my website, there's a consultation form, which is psychologist.co.
Perfect, doctor. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Thank you, you too.